Welcome to another edition of Hardcore Wrestling 101. I'm going to try to get through this in one setting. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. I am currently working, so if my phone goes off, I will have to come back to this. But over the weekend, we had the Crockett Cup, and if you are a fan of tag team wrestling, this was the event for you. Night one was, besides one or maybe two pre-show matches, with nothing but tag wrestling. I think if it was me, I would have did round one, then did one of the other matches that they had for night two, then did round two, and then start night two off with one of the other matches before you get into it. But all in all, I still think it was a heck of a show. So I'm not going to break down every detail of what happened. I will run down a list of the matches and go from there. But all in all, good weekend for the NWA. I really do. I think they need to move from YouTube and Fight TV and try to get them a TV deal, because they have came a long ways. They are getting quite a few championships. I know the NWA has always been different by having a lot of championships, but maybe that's why they'll continue to work with other promotions so they can still do it and make sure each championship has its own meaning. So, Magic Jack Duns defeated Captain Yuma. Yuma was then turned on by his group that was a part of the pre-show night one. Then we have a fatal four-way shootout, so to speak, where the winning team gets entrance. So basically a play-in match for the Crockett Cup. The Take Twins. I'm not going to read who each of the guys are, just the name of their teams. Defeated Violence is Forever versus the Grip City Shooters versus the Heat Seekers. The Take Twins wins, so they get the final spot of the Crockett Cup. The Briscoe Brothers defeated the Now. We are now to the main show. Match one on the main show is the Inn versus PJ and Luke Hawks. Luke was legitimately injured with a concussion. Even though his team wins, he will not be part of the next match. More on that if we get to it. The Cardonas defeated Matthew Mims and the Pope. All these matches was good. Honestly, there wasn't one match of the entire show. Both shows. But yeah, all these matches were good, so I'm not going to go say the matches wasn't good. I just would have thrown in a singles match here and there just to keep the audience from getting bored. I don't want to say the audience got bored, but a variety is always good. The Dirty Sexy Boys defeated Aaron Stevens. What was supposed to have been Kratos ended up being the Blue Meanie. No one knew who Kratos was. Gold Rush defeated Strictly Business. They are teasing Strictly Business split. So, we'll see where that goes. Doug Williams and Haley Smith defeated the Ill Begotten. Ill Begotten is it's the team members of Captain Una that turned on them. Doug Williams and Haley Smith, Davey Boy Smith Jr., whatever you want to call him, the son of British Bulldog, that's a heck of a team. Even though they were just pretty much thrown together, that's a heck of a team. La Rebellion defeated the Take Twins. I would have liked to see these twins go further. They are a heck of a team. They just got put in a bad spot. 4 out of well, at this point we were down to 8 teams. They probably could have beat 5 of them teams. They are that good. Unfortunately, they went up there against the NWA champions, and at this point, that was their first match. That was a tall task. The Fixer, the Caldonians defeated the Fixtures to advance to the next round. That's the end of round 1. We are now in round 2. At this point, I would have put in one of the title matches that is on night 2, just to give everyone a chance to see something different. They didn't go that route, but it was still good nonetheless. The Briscoe brothers defeated the Dirty Sexy Boys. They are now in the top 4. La Rebellion defeated PJ Hawks in a handicap match because his father is out. I would have gave him a replacement partner, but that's me. But it being a 16-team tournament, maybe they felt like if you are injured, you just don't get replaced. Doug Williams and Harry Smith defeated Go Rush. So that gives us the finals. La Rebellion, the Cardonas, the Briscoes, Doug Williams and Harry Smith. It's our final. And now we're on night 2. So we start with the pre-show with Mims defeating AJ Crazel. AJ is actually the son of Ricky Morton. Did not know that. I had looked it up. So now we got the tag team war. It consists of OGK and the Mass Cradles. They defeated Magic and the Fixers. Magic has some other name, but I didn't catch it, so I wasn't able to write it down. And Alex Taylor. Oh, no. Take Alex Taylor off. That's on a different match. So basically, this is a elimination style match. If at least one member of your team ends, or if you win the match, they get $10,000. OGK won with the Masked Scion. I got that wrong a minute ago. PJ Hawks defeated Alex Taylor in a good match, but a pre-show. Pretty much what you expect. Our main show is, we start out with the next round of the tournament. The Briscoes defeated the Cardonas. Briscoes are in the finals. I will touch on that in a minute, once we get to the next match. Where are we? Doug Williams and Harry Smith upset, defeated La Rebellion, which is the NWA Tag Team Champion. In my book, they deserve a tag team title shot. If that would have happened in night 1, that would be even bigger of a shock. But the fact that this happened during La Rebellion's first match of the night, that's shocking. Now, the next match is a match of 2 parts. 1, it's a national championship match. Crimson beats Jack Dane. However, Crimson limps out of there. Jack Dane beats him down, cashes in his championship opportunity. Jack Dane defeated Crimson to win the national title. So you basically have 2 matches in one for the same 2 people, and a title change at the end. So now we go to the NWA Women's Tag Team Championship match. The Hex retained against 2 people, I guess, worked on another company. They was in matching uniforms. Good match. Hex retained. I can't even remember their name, so I'm not even going to try. One of the ladies' name was Emma something. Junior Heavyweight Championship match to crown a new junior champion in the NWA. They are bringing back the belt. They made a new belt. Very nice belt. They took inspiration from the NWA World Championship of 1960. The 4 people in the match is Darius Lockhart, Homicide, Kobe Carino, and Austin Aries. I said from the beginning, I hope they either put it on Homicide or Austin Aries, because both of them is pretty good when it comes to junior heavyweight wrestling. And it was also the birthday of Homicide. Well, he gets one heck of a birthday present, because this fatal 4-way, he wins to become the junior heavyweight champion. NWA Women's title, it was Camille defending against Smiley Kylie Ray and Chelsea Green. Match could have gone either way. All three had the opportunity to win it. All three just about won it, but Camille retained. Titus beat Ronnie Mack. Austin Idol decided not to accompany him to the ringside. He even touched on it on the mic. It went back and forth again. Good match. So, we're down to the finals of the Cup. Give me just a second here. Let me... The Briscoes versus Doug Williams and Haley Smith. The Briscoes won the Crockett Cup. So, one or two things. They are either A, preparing for life after the Ring of Honor. B, the NWA and Ring of Honor keeping the walking deal alive. Or this could be the introduction into NWA as full-time competitors after they dropped the titles to FTR on April the 1st. This basically gives you more questions than answers here. We don't know what lies ahead for the Briscoes. It's going to be very, very interesting. Now we're down to the NWA World Championship main event. Jeff Jarrett was a special guest referee. It was Matt Cardona versus Nick Aldis. Match went all over the building, all over the place. The finish came with the Cardonas coming down to try to interfere. Doug Williams and Haley Smith comes out to even the odds. Chelsea Green's in the ring, low blows Jeff Jarrett, but first thing he sees when he turns around is Nick Aldis has Cardona in his sharpshooter. He taps out. Jarrett calls the bell, but at this time, Mickie James is also in the ring. Jarrett DQs Nick because he thinks, this is the story they're going with, he thinks Mickie is the one that low blows him when it was in reality Chelsea Green. So more than likely we're going to have a rematch of this match. Well, does that leave Trevor Murdoch? Because Trevor Murdoch came out, pretty much turned heel during an interview, saying that Nick didn't take no time to capitalize, how the fans decided to cheer for the beatdown he took, blah, 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 blah. Maybe we get our first fatal, triple threat for the world title. I don't think we've had one under the Billy Coleman era. But all in all, one heck of a show both nights. If you love tag team wrestling, this would have been for you. If you don't, not so much, then I wouldn't recommend buying at least night one. Night two will give you a variety of everything. Going to be interesting to see where the Briscoes go. But that's been my review for the Crockett Cup. This is Hardcore Wrestling 101 saying I would give it a 4 out of 5 before I sign off. Just for the simple fact I would have liked to have had more variety on night one. But that's just a little bit of thing I would have done different. All in all, I thought it was a great... You know what? I'm going to go ahead and give it 5 stars. Just because, even though it was all tag matches, it were great matches. So, Hardcore Wrestling 101 saying, keep it... Yeah, let's go with that. Keep it hardcore.